Arms! Fire! Well, we're standing on the Chatsford historical property, which is right near the Brandywine. This is where John Chad had its ferry that was crossing the Brandywine. Knephausen was coming out of Kennett Square performing his feint, where some of the troops were coming this way and the balance was actually going around towards Jeffers Ford. We are at the first early morning part of the battle where they were trying to cross the Brandywine. That was a defendable position, Washington believed. They could hold off the army because water, a fairly deep river, would keep them to the other side. And by being here, we actually can hear some of the original hillsides and the echoes against them. The fighting here actually is fairly complex. Washington thought this was the entire army was right here. But then he learned he was getting mixed reports. The British were up the stream. They weren't up the stream. They were crossing in other fords. They ended up crossing at Trimble's and Jeffers Ford. So most of the army wasn't even here. So he actually had to move all his troops several miles up to Sandy Hollow to reform. So this part of the battle is the early part, and we get to really show it off right here because the Battle of Brandywine is complex. It's huge, but it's a battle the Americans lost. But because we fought so valiantly, we actually got tremendous respect from the British generals because we were fighting for our way of life, our honor, our future. We weren't just fighting for a king, we were fighting for everything.